Good morning. This is Petrus Viviers bringing the St. Lucia experience directly to you. The free money is running out. The angels aren't as giving anymore as they used to be. But the money was well applied. The YouTube channel grew. And at this rate it will be paying most of the expenses on a monthly basis. The diesel, the airtime, and probably some repair and maintenance on the vehicle as well. So how can you motivate me to be here every day? Like, share, subscribe, and watch at least one video. Thank you. Update here. It's flowing in and it's clean. It doesn't look like river water. So we might have tidal interaction today, but that would be scary. Let's go and have a look. This is scary. The amount of dirty water right here at the old Estuary beach is too little. Watch today's video and see why I say there's not enough mud in the ocean. Stacey van Wyk, one of the Revive St. Lucia campaign members, put a question out there last night, and she backed up her question with a video and a photo. The question was it better to leave the mouth closed and let nature take its course, or to open the mouth and mitigate the impact? Now today's video is exactly about that. Stacey opened my eyes so that I understand a little better why the water is not draining at St. Lucia. Thanks for the head up, Stacey, and keep interacting with us. You've got a little bit more insight into the functioning of the estuary and the rivers, because you've got a running start. Your dad has been doing it for so many years. But yeah, thanks for sharing that information with us. That's most important. You're willing to share. Thank you very much. This water is still coming from Gluckstadt. Thank you for the video, Derick. Craig, I don't know if you know I've got it, but I'm giving you credit. It's beautiful on your farm. I must say, it's absolutely beautiful. Stunning video. Water from Gluckstadt must still enter the Umfolozi River. This water hasn't entered the Umfolozi River yet. It's going to take another day or two before it reaches the Umfolozi River at Vryheid.
Ja, it's my name here. Ja. Sure.
This water hasn't reached the N2 bridge at Matuba yet. This water is still up, going into the Klipfontein dam. On Monday, this water was exiting the Klipfontein dam at Ulundi. It hasn't reached the N2 at Matuba yet. It's still on its way. It's going to take between 4 and 7 days to reach the N2. This is the water levels in the Umfolozi floodplain at Monzi on Sunday. So those water coming from the N2 bridge, and the water coming from Vryheid, and the water coming from Gluckstadt has not reached here yet. This water is not flowing. This water is stagnant. The flow rate is extremely low. As Brad said, 10 times lower as it used to be when the Umfolozi River went straight into the ocean. So all the sediment could have been carried by a high energy flowing Umfolozi. Look at the banana farmers' plantations being flooded. Now this is the berm that was built in 2017 to cut off the St. Lucia, Estuary and Umfolozi from. This berm stretches all the way from Mapelon to St. Lucia Estuary mouth, and it cut off any natural flow from either from the Umfolozi River or the St. Lucia Estuary into the ocean. In this photo supplied by Stacey, one can see that the St. Lucia Estuary is draining into the ocean, the Umfolozi River is draining into the ocean, but the water upstream is still stagnant. Evidence was exposed in 2015 that the sediment of the Umfolozi River flowing into the St. Lucia system is cementing shut the system, creating a Demoina effect. And that is a problem. The estuary mouth is migrating north as the intention suggested, or as the scientists suggested. And the floodplain farmers feel that this is the bottleneck. But it's not, guys. The fluid dynamics of the flow was changed when the wall was built. There's your problem. Remember that the Umfolozi sugarcane farmers used to manage the Umfolozi River mouth. There's no sediment trap there. There's nowhere for the water to go. And don't tell me hindsight is 20/20 science. This was all well documented since 1718. There is scientific records on the sediment build-up in the St. Lucia system done by the Royal Society of South Africa dating back to 1718. I hope I understood your question right. And this is sort of what you want us to understand. And if it is so, I give all the credit to Stacey van Wyk. One day on the beach, she and Philip was sitting there, and she said she does this interaction, talking there and enticing the people to think, because of the love of the estuary and for nature, not for the recognition. And I told her, Stacey, the day is going to come that this is weighs down on you so much that you feel you can't walk anymore. The burden is going to be so heavy. And the only thing that's going to make it worthwhile is when the people say thank you. From the bottom of the Revive St. Lucia campaign, thank you for bringing this insight to us. And I hope you get the recognition that you deserve for this, for all your hard work, for all your dedication over all the years. I know you sat through every symposium with Nicolette Forbes. You tried to convince them to look at other narratives. I know that. I couldn't. You did. Thank you.